Hello, welcome to theTUBE. I'm Jason Danino Holt, and we are here to celebrate the glory that is Facebook. Happy birthday, Facebook. You sure came a long way since your happy days as Face Mash. Yep, that's how it started. Modest since Facebook came into our lives, so many things have changed. It changed the way we think of communicating with other people. It changed the way we store and sort the most precious moments of our lives. It changed relationships. It changed the way people can organize a revolution and more. But has it changed us as human beings? With us to ask the big questions are the internet pioneer, Gadi Shimshon. Good evening.
Good evening.
And the master of memes and a doctor of physics, for real, Dr. Shachar Evendar Mandel. Good evening.
Good evening.
Okay, most of you don't really remember the way we used the internet before Facebook time, so we thought we'll start by jogging your memory. How did the internet look like before Facebook, Gadi?
Well, it looks quite a lot like it looks today outside of Facebook. Facebook, it created its all new web infrastructure, so to speak, like a web that's backpacking on the original World Wide Web. And it probably has more people using it than the outside web. Technology was a little less advanced as it is today. Like today, you can click something on a page and the page changes. You don't move from a page to page. The metaphor of page remains, but the internet today doesn't work on pages.
Well, for me, I think that Facebook created a web identity for each and every person that they just go with, and that's quite. Did it exist before Facebook?
Well, actually, when Facebook started getting into Israel, I think it was 2007, Gadi here had a campaign, and he said, I already have a social network, it's called the internet. I think what he meant by that, he might beg to differ, is that actually you could do everything before Facebook. I mean, you had your presence with a blog if you wanted to, and you could go and write whatever you wanted in forums, in several sites, and you could do everything. You could do the social interaction outside of Facebook, but you had to work. You had to work for it, and what Facebook actually did was, on one hand, to simplify it, to unify everything. You can do everything in the same place, and on the other hand, what you actually said right now is that if before Facebook you actually had like a fractured identity online, you were somebody when you were blogging or when you were reacting or in another person's blog, and you were somebody else when you were writing in Israeli music forum and Ynet or wherever, and suddenly all of these different distinct identities were united under this roof of Facebook. And so all of a sudden, you had actually one single identity online, which goes with you everywhere.
Gadi, what do you think now, a few years later, about that slogan of yours?
I have a different slogan now. Facebook is internet for dummies.
For dummies?
For dummies, yes. It's very simple. You go in, it's like everything is free and you can do everything, but it's like a big maze that you walk like lab mice.
So what's the internet for the intelligent then? Anything else?
No, Facebook as well. You cannot escape Facebook if you're living in the modern world today. I'm sorry to say. I use Facebook mainly for work or to get in touch with my aunt or aunts or uncles or distant relatives or for work. It is confined. It's the walls are covered with the carpets with beautiful drawings, and the fence is covered behind a hill with beautiful view. But it's actually a very confined, a very closed, very gigantic, but very closed compound within the internet. And they are recreating the internet as a corporation would like to see it. Well, everything is controlled gently. Nobody is forcing you around. There's no police riot police coming after you with the clubs to beating your head, but try to do something out of the ordinary or out of the track where the Facebook can monetize, and
I'm
you'll
not trying
find
to
yourself
understand you
stuck in
though.
a
What's
wall.
out of the ordinary? What's a no-no in the Facebook time?
Try to publish a picture of a woman breastfeeding without the nipple being seen even. For example, try to raise an issue that might confront, first of all, that might get a little resonance from within Facebook and might contract one of the business goals of Facebook, and you'll get stuck. And you won't get stuck by riot police, but suddenly your posts or your posts on Facebook won't be as much as available to others as you will see. The algorithm takes care of it.
Well, Shachar, you are the master of memes. Were you ever? Did a meme that you do was taken? Was the meme taken down Facebook?
Well, only once, but I'm usually a little bit more subtle and gentle than my colleagues in the meme factory. And I actually, although usually my memes are liberal, politically left-winged, the only time I had a meme removed was when I actually attacked somebody who was on the left, and suddenly all of the milieu was insulted. But I do have friends which get memes removed almost daily. They are blocked
Because
from
of people
Facebook.
complaining?
Yes, mostly because of people complaining. Sometimes it can actually be, a planned campaign. I mean,
But if it's so easy to complain and remove a meme, so how come Facebook was so crucial? If it was, I'm going to ask you soon. To revolutions for political gatherings. We see it in election times as a crucial part of campaigns.
Well, first of all, Facebook is a great tool simply for organizing events, for spreading basic information. I don't think that actual subversive ideas spread through Facebook. I mean, you have to go somewhere else to get the ideas, but Facebook is great to point you to that somewhere else. Facebook is great at saying, well, the demonstration will take place at this time and this place, but you don't actually spread these ideas through Facebook, I
You
think.
agree, Gadi?
Yes, it's a very simplified internet, so it's much easier. There is the barrier for starting using the internet as a tool or for spreading ideas or for communicating is much more lower in Facebook, because all the infrastructures is aimed toward getting you to act, even if it's just that clicking like here and like there. Like is an action, or writing something, or participating in a way. Before Facebook, you could do all of those stuff, but it was much harder, and it wasn't in one place.
So doesn't it mean that the people are now more involved in the time of Facebook?
I'm not sure.
No?
I'm not sure if people are more involved. They are more loud, that's for sure.
You can
And
hear
you can lynch much easier now.
But you can hear people's opinions, you can read them all the time. You are aware of what people are doing, thinking about what they have to say, and you have the new ability to say like, dislike, agree, disagree about content that's made by people all the time. That's more involved, in my opinion. No?
Well,
It's a more of involvement of making some foam in a puddle, in a small pool with mud, and making lots of noise and having a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, but eventually, first of all, most of us, we have your friends, you have people you follow or follow you, but at the end, you are in an echo chamber. Like there are probably over 2 million Israelis in Facebook now. I don't think I can get exposed to anything other than my closed colleagues or my closed friends in proximity, or maybe people who are a lot more like me in terms of what they read, how they use Facebook are doing, because Facebook has very smart algorithms that allow me to live in an environment where I can see first of all, my peers. I feel I won't be alone, and then I'll see my enemies, so to speak, so I can have someone to argue with and do some more foam in the I wouldn't say cesspool, but let's call it a mud
A little
swamp.
mud swamp.
A little. No, it's not. It's not little. It's very big. Facebook is again.
But you're saying
it's
the
in a-
feeling is swampy. Shachar, let's go back to memes and why Facebook is such a thriving place for them.
Well, I think that first of all, we're talking about at least two different meanings for this word, meme or mem. So two different pronunciations and two different meanings, at the very least. One way of thinking about memes is like these funny pictures that spread on Facebook, and the other is thinking about some structures of ideas that remain constant. Okay, they don't remain constant, they mutate, but you have some basic structure that is in the core of these memes. And I think that one of the reasons that memes get caught so strong in Facebook lately is that it's the only way to actually retain some kind of memory within Facebook. Strangely enough, when you do something in Facebook, then it's there forever. Unless you go deep into your timeline and delete something, it's there forever. But you almost never access anything you've done like a week ago or 2 days ago. And so everything is forgotten. You only discuss something which happened today or the day before. And yet, by using the memes, you actually have some sort of an ongoing memory. So once I use a meme, everybody knows the context. Everybody knows it refers to something which was going on a week ago or a month ago or years ago. And these structures, these ideas, somehow manage to create some kind of continuity.
Yeah, it takes me to the next subject that I want to talk about. People say we're wasting our time on Facebook, but Facebook has, well, no time. It is a continuous present, like you said, where our lives are taking place all the time, and that might be just one of the reasons so many people love or hate Facebook or love to hate Facebook like them.
Hi, everybody.
No time to blog now.
What are you doing?
Mike won't leave me alone on Facebook.
Oh, man, Mike.
I can't delete him.
Yeah, he's so annoying.
I hate Facebook.
10 reasons why we hate Facebook. Number 1, babies. Oh, man, Mike turned into a baby.
How does he type?
Number 7, being tagged in pictures where you look terrible.
Thanks a lot, Mike. Charlotte just stopped chatting with me.
Number 9, default privacy settings.
Until you change your privacy settings, we will email Mike your date of birth, address, hours you are usually in the bathroom, social security card, and front door key.
Mike forwarded your private party event to 1,500 gorillas. And 10. What do we hate the most? What are you doing?
Sending Mike a message saying he's my best friend.
Yeah, lots of reason to hate Facebook. Gadi, do you hate Facebook?
It's complicated.
Okay. And you, Shachar?
No, I don't hate Facebook.
I don't hate Facebook too. So let's talk about the future of Facebook. Where can it go from here?
Let's leave aside the rumors about all the youth leaving Facebook. I think what actually Facebook should do next, or what is still missing in Facebook, is actually the fact that you are on your own on Facebook. You're an individual, and there are almost no tools in which you can actually build or manage a community, an actual community within Facebook. And I think that this is probably the most important, crucial thing that should change in Facebook.
Interesting. Gadi, shortly?
I think that eventually Facebook will have to open its gates to the outside web. Well, it does today. It's like opening embassies. I manage 7 sites in 7 languages, and we have Facebook plugins and Facebook you can share, you can check out groups that people are using within our sites, but I cannot put our site within Facebook unless I build a corporate page and will pay for it.
So just yes and no, in 10 years' time, we'll sit here and talk about Facebook's 20th anniversary?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
I'm not sure.
You're not sure. Well, I don't know either. I know that us in the Tube, we don't have Facebook. We have a Tumblr and a Twitter. It's the Tube 24, so log in and get updated. Thank you very much, Gadi. Thank you very much, Shachar. And always remember, if you want to be successful, lose the. Goodbye.